what's up? How you doing? In today's video we are going to be talking all about newest Sonia G sheer buffer brush. I am going to be demoing this for a cream bronzer and a cream blush, and then we're gonna be comparing with a few brushes in Sonia's line if you're interested. This is the first time passing by. I'm Gigi. I love to talk about high-end and luxury beauty. If you love that kind of content, click on there where it says subscribe, and also go to my other social for just a little bit more beauty. And without further ado, alright friends, let's get started. And I'm very excited. I haven't done a brush video in a minute. I love her brushes, and this one just really called out my name. It's called the sheer buffer. This is how she comes packaged. Very minimal. I always appreciate that about Japanese brushes. So you get that clear sleeve, and at the bottom you get a sort of like a number for reference. This unique design features 2 layers of bristles for exceptional application. The top layer picks up product while the bottom layer buffs product on the skin, giving you the perfect balance of control and flexibility. In our sheer buffer brush, we are going to get 2 different type of bristles. We have natural bristles and synthetic bristles. So this is going to be the perfect brush to blend out creams and liquids, which is very interesting. Pretty much if you love a sheer application of foundation, you could go ahead and apply it with this. Beauty retails for 84 Canadian dollars, and I believe 65 US. I'll leave prices and everything right there. Links for shopping will be in the description box if you're interested. Remember, those are affiliate links. If you use my links, it helps me and my channel to continue to grow and bring you content. So I do appreciate it a ton. I appreciate it in advance, you guys. But anyhow, let's take a closer look at those beautiful bristles. You can see that we get very sheer bristles right at top, and then the second layer of the bristles are just a little bit more dense and packed. So Sonia said that the top bristles are going to help the product be picked up very sheer, and then the bottom bristles are going to do all the blending. It's a very genius brush and unique to my opinion. I have stippling brush, but nothing quite as packed as the second layer of the bristles. I'm very excited to give it a go, and if you love a light application of foundation, you could totally go ahead and use these. If you don't like to wear a lot of foundation, or you like just a tinted wash of color, totally you could apply that. I see the picture of her brush with this bronzer, so we're going to of course try it out with Charlotte's bronzer, and I'm just gonna swipe across without pressing too much. I don't know if you're able to see, but totally only the top bristles are picking up just a little bit of the product, and we are just going to go ahead and buff. I did not set my base. I only have the base right this second, so let's go ahead and staple that in. I feel like, and I think that I read it somewhere, the more pressure you apply, the more packed the coverage. So if you stay in the top layer, you are going to truly get that very sheer and buffed out application of the product. So that was one layer. And I tell you what, with this specific cream bronzer, it's interesting that she showed us you know, this bronzer, because I tend to be very heavy-handed with it, and I do appreciate actually this sheer application of the bronzer. It just blended very nicely, and it was quick and easy. I'm going for a second layer of that product. And this is very nice, very just sheer, but it just blends so natural in the skin, and it just really hugs the face because the bristles are so light yet dense. Oh, this is very interesting. I don't have a lot of stippling brushes. I was never a fan of them, if you ask me. I only have this one by Luxie, and you know, this is what regular stippling brush will look like. All the hairs are gonna be equally the same. Like, you don't have that 2-layered moment that you get with this one. That's very interesting, and that's why I say this is unique. So yeah, this is the result. You are not going to get that chiseled effect or whatever. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a very natural sheer application of a specific product. So in this case, this bronzer. Should we go ahead and apply another bronzer? I think we should. Let's give the new Chanel Le Beige in the shade Tan Deep Bronze, but it's not new, but you know, they released a travel size of it newly for their summer collection. So I am going to again pick up a little bit of it. I did go ahead and clean my brush very easy with a towel. So now let's go ahead with this one by Chanel. So this is the Chanel side and this is Charlotte's side. Charlotte's just a little bit more matte than Chanel. Chanel gives you just a little bit of a healthy glow, as the product suggests, and I do want that glow on this side, so let's buff him buff him just a little bit. But it's beautiful, very soft, very natural, you see. Now I do want to go ahead and apply newest Pat McGrath sticks. This is it. They are very natural as well. They give you a sheer wash of the color, but I like to apply it with a brush. Now I am cleaning this brush here with a towel. Any towel will do. It's a clean up, very nice, to be honest. I like that about Sonia's brushes. Like if you wanted to go and interchange the look, it looks like I just washed it. So nice. So any towel will do. She has a beautiful towel to clean brushes in her line. So now let's go ahead and apply the blush. This is how I like to apply these blushes by Pat. I just go directly. I don't want it on my face because it picks up my base. Totally a buildable blush. So this is the application, very soft. You could go in and apply more. Yeah, it builds up good with the brush. It's not really picking up my base whatsoever, nor the product nor the brush is. It is super soft. So look, very pretty. I like it. This is it, friends. This is the quick demo and application of products with newest Sonia G sheer buffer. I like it. I really do. I really enjoy applying the bronzer. As I mentioned, I am very heavy-handed with cream bronzers. When I applied a cream bronzer, unless it's a stick, I go to town. I don't know, for some reason I dig into the pot and then I'm like, wow, yeah. And this gives me a lot of control of that building up of the product. So if you're like me, this is something very good to have handy. I mean, it is almost summertime and creams are all the rave right now. So it is very nice to have this brush, you know, at this precise moment. I love how it applied my bronzer. I loved how it sheerly applied my, my pad cream stick, if I can speak. My favorite brush to apply the cream products currently is the 109 by gigizbeauty, but this is a total different vibe, right? This is really gonna pack the product, is really gonna help you sculpt. That's not the function of this brush. This brush is meant to be a sheer application of the product. Is meant to give you very natural and buildable, you know, control over liquids and creams, which I really like. Let's put our Sonia Face One side by side if you are wondering what they look like. So these are them. The bristles, they're pretty much, the new one is taller, as you can see, but this is a finishing powder brush, and this is all natural hair bristles. So I did want it in case you're wondering how they look like against each other. We also need to talk about the mini base, because this is also a brush that combines the synthetic and the natural hair bristles. And I mean, I'm not talking about the shape or anything like that, but just in case you're wondering what they look like against each other, this is the mini base, the one that I'm holding. And this I love for multiple reasons, but I love it to do a very precise application of cream and liquids. Because of the two bristles in here, you could totally do that as well. So in case you're wondering how they look like against each other, I do love these for more precise application, especially of my contouring products. And I also like these for concealer when I'm in a pinch. This is her jumbo base. If you are wondering again what that looks like, again, the new sheer buffer, this is it. Again, not the same concept, not used for the same reasons, but same mix of synthetic and natural hair bristles. All right, friends, those were my thoughts about new sheer buffer by Sonia G. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of this brush? Have you tried Sonia G brushes? Do you have any of the combined bristle brushes by here? How do you like those? Any comments, they're all welcome down below. Thank you, friends, for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.